each small family in a Japanese corporate culture. And that's why all these Japanese guys get together after work, from what I hear, and relax with their co-workers instead of spending more time with their families at home. But this is a normal way to act as far as the Japanese corporate culture is concerned. Okay. So decisions are usually made in groups in Japanese corporations, and the responsibilities and consequences of the decision are shared by all the individuals in the group. Employees generally operate under an informal honor system instead of a system of rules and regulations. Okay, so we make these decisions by groups, right? And what the group does and what happens, or the consequences, the results of the decisions, are shared by all the individuals in the group. So there's no one person that stands out when decision making is made, right? It's all, everyone has a share in it, okay? And employees operate under informal honor systems, so there's no regular written rules. You know, you just act the way your coworkers expect you to act. So we look at coworkers' expectations are very important instead of a rule book that you have to follow. Okay? So coworkers' expectations. So if you do something wrong, the penalty for doing that is the coworkers will think you're not a team player and are not thinking about the welfare of the Japanese corporation, right? Okay, so that's the Japanese corporation. What about American corporate culture? Okay, as opposed to a Japanese corporation's ongoing improvement and long-term objectives, American corporations are generally more concerned with short-term achievements and profits. Okay, so each individual would have a specific task or responsibility, directly influencing a project's outcome. Layoffs are therefore much more common in American corporations, as blame is more easily placed. Conversely, promotions are granted based on individual performance. Okay, so here's the first thing that is different between the Japanese and American corporate culture. Okay, so instead of thinking about 5 or 10 or 15 years down the road in the future and continually improving in that time, Americans corporations are more concerned with short-term achievements. Okay, you think of something to do and you do it so that you can realize profits right away. Okay, so as the Japanese corporation gets bigger gradually, the American corporation is concerned with getting good profits right now and having those build according to short-term plans. Okay, so in American corporation we have individuals have their own responsibilities, right, and don't really care what other people's are. Right, and these will directly influence a project's outcome, or whether the results of it again, right? Okay, and that way, when a project is done, okay, and you've succeeded and you have some profits there, okay, but you may not have a job next week because they don't need you for the next project. Okay, so layoffs are more common. And also they're more common if the project that you're working on does not succeed and you get the blame, right? So parts of the task done during a project, if your part of the project is not successful,